Okay, so for some reason the audio in this video was just terrible. So I'm going to warn you right now, turn down your volume because it's really loud for no reason. I don't know why it did this. I recorded the same way I always do, but just a fair warning to you. Okay, it's finally here. SCP Roleplay got an update a few days ago, and I'm going to be checking everything out that was added. I'm going to be going over the most minor features that were added first, then I'm going to go over to the more major features. So first of all, we've got some new UI and stuff like that. We've got a bar at the top, which displays your progress to the next level. And hold on, let me get an 05 real quick. If you type announce, it actually shows the 05 number you are now. That's a pretty cool feature, I like that quite a lot. ISD and CI have also received new renders now, which I don't see a huge difference, probably because I never really played on ISD, but I guess they got new renders. Speaking of CI, I'm sure that you noticed that CI has some new clothes on their uniform. This has been added to prevent them from, looking like MTF. Everybody got confused with them looking like MTF and stuff like that. Nobody really liked it when they looked like that. So I'm glad this was added. The upgrade variant also has new clothes. It's fairly similar to the default CI clothes, however, they have red pants instead. The report UI has also been revamped. When you go to report someone, there's actually some options that you can pick, and it will show your name. I'm not going to press this button because I don't want to send a false report, on myself. Because I don't know if it'll actually go through, but that's a pretty cool feature that was added. I like it. Mobile users will actually get the gun UI as well now. Before, when, you were a VIP and you were on mobile, you didn't actually get this. So you pretty much just got ripped off. But they fixed it now. So mobile users can actually add attachments. When infected, I guess there's also a new GUI that tells you how to infect people. Which it definitely does. That's pretty cool. I like that as well. Alright, so that's all for UI. Next we're going to go over some new features. So first of all, we got some team stuff, which I already showed before, how the Chaos Insurgency now has a new uniform. But ISD now, don't have to upgrade it, has a new gun, and that's the MPX. This thing is definitely going to be nerfed, because right now it's really overpowered. It's like a 6-shot to the body, I believe, and it shoots at a pretty good speed. Yeah, it's pretty much like a better Chris Vector. I don't know why exactly they replaced it, probably because they wanted to give every team a unique gun, but I like it. It gives me a reason to actually play on ISD, but my god is it overpowered. Speaking of which, since I'm already on a team which has nods, I think I should look at Scrambler Goggles. Scrambler Goggles basically are just used for 096 to prevent it from coming after you when you look at it. So, I'm going to activate it. Obviously you can see that there's a new animation as well for night vision goggles. That's pretty cool. Anyways, if you are on a team which has nods on the uniform, then that team has Scrambler Goggles. Scrambler Goggles can be used to block 096's face from being seen, which is a pretty nice feature to have. Although it doesn't really help with containment, it's still pretty nice to have. So, pretty much, it'll put a little black box over 096's face, which I'm about to show you guys, and it won't be able to come at you. Alright, so we're at 096 now. I'm gonna open the chamber, and you'll see. Okay, so I'm back here as a Sigma 9 MTF, because I guess the Scrambler Goggles don't work on ISD, which is strange, because they said every morph with nods, has Scrambler, but look at that. Let me go in the chamber. As you can see, I'm looking directly at 096, and it's not doing anything. Pretty nice feature. I'm not sure why it doesn't work with ISD, That could just be a bug, or it could just be an issue on my side. But Scrambler Goggles are pretty cool. I like them quite a lot. Alright, so now we've got some stuff regarding ranks. So, Security Department now has Staff Sergeant and Colonel ranks, which were added to the team. There's also the Assistant Board Director, which is added to the Scientific Department. Field Agent got renamed to Internal Agent in the Internal Security Department. And Tactical Operative got renamed to Trainee Operative, and Expert Tactical Operative got renamed to Tactical Operative in the Rapid Response Team. And the Squadron's Commanding Officer was added to the Rapid Response Team. Obviously, I'm not able to show these because I'm either above or not that rank yet in the teams. But those don't really need to be shown anyways. It's not like they grant any extra permissions or anything. Alright, so now we got guns, which one of the best features were added in here, which was a SCAR buff. Anyways, the M4 now does 10.25 damage instead of 10 damage. Glock 17 now does 0.25 TBS. I have no idea what that means. I'm sorry about that. The SCAR H now has 25 in a clip, which is so much better than 20 in a clip. Because before, the SCAR was just a terrible weapon. Nobody really liked it. Okay, well, now I'm going to look over some bug fixes. The right side of the CDC line no longer has an unterminatable spot, which a lot of CDs used to cheat the system and stand there to just annoy combatives. So that's nice that was fixed. Glock 17 no longer spawns without attachments when attachments are put on the Glock. That's nice. The ambience no longer overlaps. The weird mobile animation shakiness when canceling shooting on automatic guns got fixed. And link doors disappearing got fixed. Which another thing that I noticed got fixed, which they didn't put on the thing, is that sector doors actually close now. I know that they already closed on VIP servers, but they actually do close on public servers now. You just gotta take my word on that. So that's nice. Random people can't just walk in here now. You have to actually have clearance. So I'm glad they fixed this bit. Now we got some new building stuff, which I'm sure you already saw. 096's chamber got revamped, but I'll go relook at it anyways. Alright, as you can see, 096's chamber is way bigger than it used to be, which is nice, because before it was pretty much just a box. 173's chamber got revamped as well. Coming up on 173's chamber. Looks the same right now, but if you come up here and look at it, looks way better. If you open this, there's 173. Pretty cool chamber. I like it quite a lot. It's way better than it was before, that's for sure. Alright, the vents have also been reworked. I like this rework. It's pretty cool. As you see, there's now some areas. I guess this is kind of like a hub for vents and stuff. I don't exactly know where each one of them leads, but I do know that they lead to areas that the old vents led to. But it is a pretty cool thing to have. It's way easier to navigate this way. And lastly, we've got a new 05 spawn. This spawn is pretty cozy and looks really nice. They teased this earlier, but this looks way nicer than I thought it would. Also, since the spawn was added, there's now like a little doorway which leads to Sector 2. So, if you ever become an 05 and you're confused, oh, where do I go? Well, from spawn, just go right. And you will be in Sector 3. 096 is now capable of breaking down doors as well. So let's go test that real quick. See if it'll detect me. Nope, it won't. Alright. Hi, buddy. We're going to see if it runs through doors. We're going to go to... Let's go to 966's chamber. We'll see if it's able to get in. Alright, as soon as it starts screaming here it comes. Yup, it can open doors. Oh god. Oh god. Doesn't seem to know where I am though. It's opening the door. No, I don't think it knows where I am. Uh-oh. Does it now? No. Okay, well, that's pretty buggy. I'll report that in bug reports. That's pretty buggy. I'll just let it kill me. Okay, so that's mostly everything regarding features. However, we've now got SCP-008 can no longer infect people from dead corpses. 002 now has a vault door, which still can't be opened, but it looks kind of cool. SCP-066 or SCP-99 fall off a map. They will now be teleported back to their containment chambers, and SCP no longer can fall in the breach shelter. Okay, now let's get to the big feature. The feature that everyone has been waiting for, which is the ability to contain 173 via a cage. Now, MTF Sigma 9 and RRT are the only ones that are able to do this, which I don't think makes a lot of sense, but it is what it is. But if you hold your cursor on 173 for 5 seconds, then it will be locked in a cage. Now, this is still pretty buggy, but it works, and it will not be able to kill you. As you can see, I think it needs to be out. Hold on. Yep, there's the counter. And there you go. 173 is now locked in a cage. However, it can still move towards you when in the cage. I don't know if this is a bug or if this is intentional. But, you know, it's still pretty cool. Still makes it able to be contained and stuff like that. So, yeah, pretty nice feature. Stops people from being idiots and constantly preventing people from containing. So yeah, it's a very nice feature to have. So for the final stuff, we got anti-spawn killing for all teams, which is very nice, as CI would constantly spawn kill scientists and stuff like that. VIP server owners now have access to admin commands on their server, which I can't really show because this is not my server. Okay, updated the Delta framework to the latest build, 16, I don't know what that is, I'm not a developer. Added the long-awaited progression bar in game, which I showed earlier. Added an anti-AFK farm system, thank God. Added a recontain command for mods and VIP server owners that allows you to recontain all SCPs, which is a pretty nice feature. And added detain for moderators. I should also note that moderators also have access to the nuke command, which just lights off an alpha warhead. Oh, and lastly, hold on, it got out of its cage, let me fix that. Lastly, the map has been optimized to have a lot less parts in the game, so it's a lot less laggy now, which is really nice. On average before I'd get like 40 FPS, now I'm getting usually over 60. Sometimes I still get around the same FPS, but it's a lot less laggy than it was before. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can get the VIP server owner in here real quick to see if he can help me out with this. But if I can't, then I'll probably just make another video displaying the nuke and new VIP server commands. I felt that since I was waiting, I might as well just show the buff star. As you can see, it now has a clip of 25 instead of 20, which is really nice, and it makes a massive difference. For the Scar, you know, it was not a good gun, it was pretty bad, considered one of the worst guns in the game, but now it's an alright gun, and CI actually stand a chance. Alright, so I wasn't able to get that friend that owns the VIP server in here, so that's pretty much everything that's been added in the update. If I missed everything, please let me know in the comments, and I will have a look at them, and I will remake the video. I'm gonna give my honest opinion over this update real quick. It's a little underwhelming, considering the fact that we waited 3 months. However, it is understandable why we had to wait that long. As, you know, the developers and stuff, they had to work on Glacier and stuff like that, which I guess they waited like 9 months for, which really sucks. I feel pretty bad for them. Still, update was kind of underwhelming. I feel like they could have put in a few more big features, but, you know, since they weren't really working on SCP-RP while they were working on Glacier, it's understandable. So, I hope you guys learned something from this update, maybe something that you didn't know about the new update. So, guess that's it. Bye.